Okay, this is our grade 1 and 2. Right?
Grade 1 and 2, good afternoon to you. How are you doing today?
Good.
Everybody okay?
Yes.
Very good, nice. I like to see that.
Miss
You're very bright kid.
Good morning, Miss Nandini.
Study.
I'm hungry. Anybody in this grade 2 hungry? Welcome to Sunny East.
Be hungry for
Nandini.
knowledge.
I'm Jonathan Brian. How are you, ma'am?
Hello, pleased to meet you, Dr. Rudy Jadoopat. Nice to meet you. How are the kids doing? You can look at the camera's asking you.
And how are you doing with the kids?
I'm trying my best.
And are the kids cooperative?
Yeah.
And they pick me bright?
Yes.
They're bright? So these are the ones who are going to transition over to the CXC class next year.
No. They'll be going in front.
They got 4 years more.
Okay, and you'll be molding them for a while, right? We have you on camera so you can't like get away or hide from this class anymore.
Anyway, we want to wish you all the best and good luck in your studies. Keep studying hard, right? And remember, you can do it.
Miss Nandini was a student of ours.
Oh, you were a student here?
Was a student.
Wow, now you're a teacher. Very, very good. Congratulations.
Role reversal.
All of you can become teachers, you see, like Miss Nandini. So don't forget that. It's all in your head and all up to you. All right? Good luck.
Okay, and now we have a mixture. We have kids who are coming to us from Tropical because this is the only school they're attending. And then we have those that are attending the primary top, the extended primary, which is common entrance the next year. So these are the kids we have here, right? So this is Miss Annette, it's her class, and she's also the administrator of the center.
Nice to meet you. You're the administrator?
So you can ask her any question.
I have a lot of questions for you. Who's the brightest kid here? They're all bright. Very good. Very good, very good. So what are some of the challenges that you face here?
Well, because they are of different ability, that's a challenge by itself. But we do individual teaching. My goal for this class is for the dropouts to get them to our levels where we can offer scholarship and get them back into the government institution, regular school. And for the others that are going to the regular school, like Mrs. has explained earlier, get them to a level where they will write the national grade 9 exam and pass to go to a higher secondary school, which they can complete CXC, get a good job.
Very good, very good. We want to wish you all the best in your studies, kids, and enjoy your studies. And remember,
there's something I'd like to say to you kids here, and this especially in Tropical class here. Don't ever feel that you're not worthy of anything. Let me explain why. I'm from Iceland in the west coast of Demerara. My parents used to work in a sugar estate. They never know how to read nor write. My daddy said to me that if he hold a newspaper, the only way he would know this newspaper is upside down. If he looks at a photograph in the newspaper, then he notices the newspaper is upside down. He never knew how to read nor write. He insisted we go to school. I went to Queen's College. I'm a lawyer in the United States of America, working in the Department of Treasury, and we made something of ourselves. Now, I could have used the same reason to say that, oh, my parents don't know how to read and write, so I should not be expected to do anything or be of any value to myself or my community. But we rose above that, because you have to have a sense of self-worth, that you are worthy of something. You're productive by yourself, you're productive in your family, you're productive in the community, and you're productive in the country. One or several of you sitting in this class here today can become a future minister or the president or the prime minister of this country. Never give hope up. Okay? Give yourself a round of applause. All right.
Now that my friend Jonathan has said that, he prompted me to say something about myself. My father died when I was 15 years old. And we had 9 children in the family. I never expected that I could become anything. I told myself, like you, I have to make it. So I continued studying. My family could not afford to send me to university. a gentleman from across the road came over and spoke to me like I'm talking to you today. He said, you know, I see you're a bright guy, and we know that your parents can't afford to send you to university. However, there is one way that you can achieve anything you want, and that is through hard work. So I listened to him. I was 15 years old, ready to drop out of school, almost. But after listening to this gentleman, he said, listen, you can make it. You can't afford. I said, how can I make it? I don't have money to go to university. He said, there's only one way. Either you pay, and since you can't pay, there's the other way. The other way is that you must study hard enough to win scholarships. So I studied hard, and I got all my GC passes. I got a job, and I still didn't go to university. I started to do some courses. I went to Critchlow Labour College. I did some courses in the evening. I went to the UG to do a short course for 6 months, and I did well in all my studies. Then I became the branch chairman for the trade union because I was bright, and the people see that I was bright, so they elected me as the chairman of the union. I represent their interests at the union, and the trade union gave me a scholarship to study for my master's degree. I went to Russia to study. Free scholarship. All the money was paid for by the Russian government. I didn't do anything. I didn't pay money from my pocket. My parents didn't pay a cent for me. All I did was to take my books and read. I don't understand, I read again. I don't understand, I read again until I get it in my head. And I pass all my exams this way because it depends on me. And that is how I got my master's degree. And when I did my master's, I told myself the same thing. I must be the best student in the university, and I was the best student. My photograph used to be on the wall, the best student. And I won another scholarship to do my doctorate. And I was the best student in the doctorate degree course because I studied. And today I have a doctorate degree. They call me Dr. Rudy Jadoopat.
And on that note,
without a cent in my pocket, so you don't have to have money or anything. It's in you. And I'm telling you, this is my true personal story.
and here's a kicker to that. He learned that in Russian. He had to learn a Russian language,
Yes.
and he had to learn Russian. You do geometry and algebra and English in Russian.
Yes, and I
You do
speak,
science in Russian.
fluent Russian. When the professor talks in Russian, he speaks in Russian. And I have to listen and learn in Russian. All my books were in Russian. Not English. And I turned back after graduating from the university. I turned back and I was lecturing to the Russians.
In Russian.
So this is what you can do. All of you can do the same thing. So you don't have to say, oh, I don't have money, my family poor. I'm telling you, this is my personal story to you today. I don't tell everybody this story.
We were young like you guys were on this before.
Thank you very much.
We're going to come back and clap every single one of you when you have achieved something for yourself. How about that, right? All right, good luck.
All right, thank you. Good luck.
Good luck.
Now, and here we have this is our secondary school class. These children here are all in secondary school. They're BB Secondary, Bladen Hall, Annandale. We have LBI Secondary, and Lusignan Extended. Yes.
So this is
Mr. Rolex.
Mr. Rolex, pleased to meet you, Dr. Rudy Jadoopat.
Nice to meet you.
This is
Chancellor
Jonathan.
Johnson, Brian, how are you?
So how are the kids doing today?
The kids are doing quite fine today.
Yeah.
They look bright. I think they are doing good this afternoon.
Anyone giving you any problems here? Let me know. I'll take them with me.
Not so far. They're not that troublesome.
They're not troublesome, right?
Yeah, they're not that troublesome. They're very
Very good
cooperative
kids.
and they show the willingness to learn.
So what are some of the challenges you face here, sir?
Well, the challenge is speech. They have like ability to speak, however, to have the perfect grammar, that's a bit the challenge. Yes. To have the grammar, to have the English and so forth. Yeah,
They will get there, right? They'll learn.
Yeah.
But do you feel by them coming to the Learning Center in the afternoon that their academic excellence is being lifted up by being here?
Of course, it's being boosted. Basically, we teach them along the normal areas that they do in school, math, English, science, social studies. And from there, we give them a little program, or what must I say, a little worksheet and so forth, to actually boost what they've learned in the school. Yes. And based on their performance from last year to now, we should have, it's been an increase.
And how do you think, Ms. Shiv, that by being inspiration to you, how do you think she's doing in terms of the center itself?
As a director. Is she a good director?
I think she's doing a wonderful job so far.
How are the rest of the teachers now?
I'll be very cooperative.
And the administrator?
A good team, yes. We're a very good team.
And the kids, all the kids?
Most of them, yes.
Next time we come around, it has to be all of them, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a part of yourself.
Yes.
All right, kids. Very nice seeing you guys, and good luck to you in your studies. Okay?
So this is like Form 1, Form 2, right?
Yes, this is from Form 1 right up to Form 5.
Form 1 to Form 5?
Yes.
And after Form 5 is GC or CXC?
Well, yeah, this step up is to GC. And so forth.
When you're a youngster, the two things they always tell you from kids growing up, math and English. Math and English. The eyes that God has given you, if you have the ability to read, your creativity opens up. You have the ability to see things beyond your vision because of reading. Reading, comprehension, reading and understanding is the basic building blocks of success, okay? So good luck. All right, give yourself a round of applause.